everyone. So, first things first, let me know what you think about my hair, because I can't decide. I'm going through this struggle where some days, like today, I absolutely love it. I think it's really cute and I want to keep it. And so it's making me want to like refresh the pink because the pink is fading a lot. And then other days, like yesterday, I'm over it and I'm ready to do the next thing that I want to do, like I mentioned in a previous video. So just let me know what you think, because I don't know what I think anymore, apparently. But like that aside, what we're actually going to do in this video, I've been putting off filming this video for quite a while because I'm really upset about it. And I'll explain why, like in a minute. But we're gonna be doing a Dolls Kill haul. It's the video that you've probably seen a whole bunch of other people do in like this kind of community. Dolls Kill released a kawaii line where it was very like Japan Harajuku kawaii culture themed, like line with clothes and bags and everything like that. And like no one really knew it was happening until like the day before it launched, pretty much. And they were like, oh hey, look at this, oh hey, it's out, kind of thing. So the day it launched, I got on, because I'm like, oh, I want to see what this is, expecting, obviously, like most of their stuff, it's not like it's going to matter, I'm not really going to be able to fit into most of it, except surprisingly, a lot of their stuff they did make up to like a 2XL or a 3XL, and I was like kind of shocked. I was like, oh, they're like maybe kind of paying attention, right? I was excited. And so I bought a bunch of stuff because I wanted to make this video for you guys, because I did make a video over a year ago, I think it was, on like a plus size Dolls Kill review. Did not go well. I wanted to do that again with this line. So I bought a bunch of stuff that I really wanted, and then the next day or a couple days later, after thinking about it, I went back on and bought a couple more things. And I'm gonna explain to you why I'm upset once I show you everything, okay? But to like preface it, I bought everything in the largest size they had because from the last video I filmed on like the Dolls Kill plus size thing, it's probably gonna be necessary. If something is too big, I can always get it tailored, but from what I learned last time, it's probably not gonna fit at all. So a lot of the things I got are like 3XL, 2XL, which are naturally gonna be bigger than what I actually wear. Whether or not it will be, we'll see. But I just wanted to like preface that before we get started. So I'm gonna show you what I actually picked up, and then I'm gonna tell you why I'm upset. And then we're gonna like try them on and do final thoughts. So I guess let me grab it. Oh, this thing moved. Can you tell I'm not the most excited? It's because I'm still really upset about it. Okay, so this is all the stuff, drop some socks, that I have. I did pick up some more, that's confetti, it's still on my floor. I picked up some socks. It's not part of the collection, but they had lumped it all together, I guess, because like, you know, you're gonna wear cute socks when you wear these kind of clothes. So I did pick up some more socks, but they're just plain. I'm pretty sure they're like almost the exact same ones I showed last time. They're just roughly ankle socks. So I picked up 2 pairs of them just to have, because I always need them. And then everything else is from that line. So let's start. So the first thing, this I actually ordered. So what happened was, on the day of release, I ordered 3 things. And then the next day, I ordered something else because I'm pretty sure they released it the next day, because I didn't see it the first day, and then it was there the next day. So I ordered it then. And then like a week later, I ordered this because I'd seen a bunch of people on Instagram who had gotten it, and it was more cute in person than I was expecting it to be, so I ordered it. And they still had my size. So I ordered it in a 2XL. And I couldn't ever figure out how to open it. So it's just this cute little tulle skirt. Looks like that. It's just ruffly. It's got a little bow with a rose on it. And it's like super short, like. So gonna be a lot of butt showing in these, but they're really cute. And I mean, I could always put a longer skirt under it. It's weird because like it looks peachy pink, but it's kind of bubblegum pink. If like, okay, so like the band is very peachy pink, right? But like the tulle in person is bubblegum pink, but I think the underlayer is also like a peachy, yeah, it's also like a peachy pink. It's an interesting combination, but it is really cute. I really need cute bottoms, which is why I was most excited about this, because I've mentioned before how I needed to like stock up on cute bottoms because I keep buying like cute tops or dresses, but I don't have anything to wear with the tops. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, oh well, I guess. So I wanted to stock up on some cute bottoms, and then they released this line, and I was like, perfect. It's perfect. It's not so perfect sometimes, but I got this because it'd be a cute bottom, right? Right. I need to stop being so bitter about this. It's not as big of a deal as I make it sound. I'm just really disappointed. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you, I bought, this is the thing that came out the second day. I'm almost 100% positive it came out the second day. It's got a bear face on it. I'm not in love with the color, but I might bleach it like I did the bunny rees to make it like a lighter brown, because it would be way cuter if it was like a light, like a tannish brown. It would go with more of my clothes, right? Okay, so it is, oh, I should have told you what size it was. I'll tell you in a second. So it is just like a bare pinafore like dress, right? Like we got a dress. Oh, it does not smell good. And then the bear. So it's very like reminiscent of the bunny rees, but it's bare and it's a dress and it's kind of cute. And then the back goes like that. I have a feeling this is gonna be too big. Hopefully, here's hoping. It does have a zipper closure and a little clasp. I got this in a 3X because that's the largest size that they made. Because of past experiences, I was really worried about it not fitting. So I got the biggest size that they had, and I was just like, if it's too big, I can go to the tailor's. My tailor knows me very well by now. So yeah, I got, it's hard to show. I got the bear. I thought it was cute, I really did. It's just, as you see, like it's just really dark compared to like pastels. And so I think if I just lightened it to like this light of a brown with the bleach, it'd be a lot cuter. So I definitely think I'm gonna do that. It's made out of almost the same material, so it should hold up. It should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. So I got that. And then I'm gonna show you some more. These are almost identical. So this isn't what I was most excited about, but this is the second thing I was most excited about. They came out with like schoolgirl skirts, like Japanese schoolgirl skirts. Oh, see, this is what I was worried about. That is very small. Okay. So like just the typical pleated skirts. So I ordered these, like I said, both of them in the largest size that they had. So the pink one, this is a 2XL. Cute, right? The reason I was so excited about these is because it's very hard to find this style of skirt in a plus size. Even the ones that I can find that do say like they're an extra large or a 2XL, they're an Asian sizing, so they're more like an American large, which that's not gonna work. There's only one other place I've been able to find them, and that's on this Amazon shop, and I just haven't gotten around to ordering it yet. So when I saw these, I get really excited about it, right? Because I'm like, I want one. I want to be like everybody else. I'm really worried. This is very small looking. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got the pink one, and then they also had the blue one, and then the blue one has the white stripe around the bottom. Now this one seems bigger. See, this is a 3XL, but now, because I'm real curious, I can't even. Is it supposed to be that much of a difference between a 2XL and a 3XL? Because that seems like very dramatic. So this is a 3XL because they actually advertised this in their plus size section. It went up to a 3XL. This one they didn't advertise in their plus size section. It was just like with the normal model, but it went up to a 2XL. And so I got it, except this seems very tiny and these don't have any stretch to them. So I'm worried about that one. This one I'm not worried about. This will fit. I'm fine. But this one doesn't have stretch to it either. Now the thing that made me upset is the first order that I made. I ordered this skirt, the pink skirt, and they had a pair of shorts that I ordered. And like I've seen it in everyone else's videos about this, so I'll put a picture here if I can figure out how to do that. But everyone who's making these videos, they also got these shorts, right? They're color blocked shorts. So they're like, they've got like a pink waistband. I'm trying to see it in my mind. And like a purple panel and a blue panel and like a mint green panel, and like the pockets are a different color. Do you know what I mean? And like yellow, there's like yellow cuffs. I'm probably saying the colors on the wrong spots, but it's all pastel and it's color blocked. Kind of like the American Apparel ones were. But they went up to a 2XL, and I was really excited about that because like the American Apparel ones, I don't even know what size those went up to. The smallest size, the biggest size I've ever seen resold was like a 23. And I was like, that's not happening. And so I saw these. That's what made me place the order like immediately. I did not wait. I instantly, as soon as I saw those, I ordered it, right? I was so excited. And then, like I said, the next day, I placed a second order for the bare, like, pinafore dress thing. And then I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and it never showed up. It took almost like 2 weeks to get my order. And I was really confused about that. It can take a little while, but 2 weeks, that's a really long time. And then it finally showed up. And the weird thing was, these two skirts were with the bare pinafore in the same package, but I didn't place them in the same order. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And the shorts weren't there. I was like, are they being sent separate? It didn't say it was pre-order. It should have been shipped out at the same time, right? So I go onto my emails, and it said that the package had been shipped. And then I go onto the website. So I go onto Dolls Kills website, and I log in under my account, and I go to my orders, and it said that it had been canceled. And I was like, well, that's weird. So has it been shipped, or did it get canceled? And if it got canceled, why did it get canceled? Excuse me. And so I emailed them. And the woman, asked for like my order number and everything like that. And I gave it to her. And she emailed me back, and she was like, oh, it's been canceled. You were refunded for it. And I was like, okay, but do you know why it was canceled? And she said that they had a problem with their shipment, how like a bunch of them had been like damaged. And so like they ended up with not as much as they had said that they had in stock. And I was like, that's interesting. And so I was like, well, do you know if you're going to restock them since you had that problem? And I'm thinking to myself, well, obviously I'm not the only one who didn't get them. I wouldn't be the only one who's upset. And like looking back now, hold on, I need to get some water. Okay. My throat was dry, it was sticking together. And so like looking back now, a lot of other things that were sold out have been restocked, but the response I got to that email where I asked, are you going to restock it since you had a shipment issue and they were damaged, was just, oh, subscribe to our email. We send out notifications when things get restocked. And I was like, that's not an answer to what I asked. And so this is what I'm upset about. And I might sound crazy, and that's fine. But I just found it interesting that the first time they actually like expanded on their sizing on a lot of things, the large size is the one that like they had problems with, because like I haven't heard anyone else have this same thing happen to them. Everyone else has gotten their shorts. Everyone else is also like tiny. And so I'm just wondering, like, was the real problem that you didn't order enough stock? Did you not expect people to want them? Like, they completely sold out in a day. And so all I can think of is, I don't really think that you had a damaged shipment. I think that you weren't expecting people to order them, or you didn't order as much in a larger size as you did in the smaller sizes, right? That's what I think happened. And I just am really bothered by it. And what is even more annoying for me is I ordered it, like I placed that order as soon as it dropped. But I think that because I also placed an order the next day as well, that they held my order to like combine them. And then by the time they got to go to fill it, the other thing that was in my first order, they'd already, whatever they had was already gone. Whether, half of it was damaged and so they had less than they thought, or they just didn't order enough, it was already out of stock by the time they went to go fill my order. And so then either way, I'm really bothered. I'm bothered that you didn't fill my first order, that you tried to hold it to combine them, and then it was sold out. And I'm bothered that you didn't order enough for the larger size. Because if you're finally going to expand into larger sizing, you should order as much of the larger size as you do the smaller size. Because I hate to break it to them, to companies in general, but the sizes that don't sell are not the larger sizes. The sizes that don't sell are the sizes you see in like these warehouse sales and these sample sales where it's like, this is an extra small. You order so many extra smalls because you, I guess, are expecting your clientele to be extra smalls, and then you end up with a lot left over. And they go to like clearance and like warehouse sales and things like that. And then you don't order a lot of like extra large, 2XL, 3XL, and all I can assume is because you don't expect your clientele to be that size, and then they're just gone. And it bothers me even more that when I asked you if you were going, like when I sent an email to customer service asking if, since you had problems with that shipment, you would restock it, specifically based off of the fact that you had problems with your shipment, because that meant so many people's orders would go unfilled, you didn't give me an answer. There was no response. And so I'm really bothered. I'm sure you could tell. And so that's why this whole haul try on review of their plus size expansion or whatever has just been like, I just keep putting it off because I'm still so bothered by it, because I'm not kidding when I tell you I was so excited for color blocked shorts in a size that I could wear. I can't explain to you how excited I was. And then it just was even worse because I was so excited to get let down. Like, it would have been one thing if I had ordered them and they showed up and they didn't fit because they were like actually 3 sizes smaller than what the size should be, because I was expecting that. But they didn't show up at all. And then I'm just bothered. So I'm sure no one cares about this, and I'm sure I sound like some spoiled kid who didn't get what they wanted. But I'm just really bothered by it because you can't pretend to want to be plus size inclusive and not order enough stock or not cater to them at all. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna try these things on and show you what they look like. I'm almost 100% positive that pink skirt's not gonna fit, but everything else should fit fine. And then I'll come back and give my final thoughts and try not to talk about the shorts anymore, because I know if you cared at all, you don't care anymore, but I'm just still really bothered by it. So I'm gonna try this on. I just tried on all of the stuff. I'm sure I've inserted clips already. Can we not just get it together? Like, I don't understand. It's not this hard. So the Bare Pinafore, I think I'm gonna, like, I don't know, insert the clips here, maybe in like a smaller window. The Bare Pinafore fit, and it fit, I would say, pretty accurately to a 3XL. I have like gained a little bit of weight from like mental health issues and things going on right now, which is a whole other video topic, but I have moved up from an extra large to a 2XL. So the Bare Pinafore did fit pretty much what I would expect a 3XL to fit like. The pink tutu skirt I got it in a 2XL. It fits. It naturally wants to sit up high-waisted on me. I was fighting with it the whole time. I think at one point in the clip I like pulled it down to like around my belly button where it would be, and then the elastic on it like is like tighter, so it makes like my side do like that bubbly thing kind of. So it's naturally trying to come up higher, like high-waisted, and then it's like too short to ever be worn as a skirt. It like doesn't even go past my butt, like it doesn't even fully cover my butt when it's that high. It has to be like around my belly button to be like an appropriate length, and when it's around my belly button, which is like the middle of my waist, it doesn't fit like a 2XL should, even like with the elastic like stretched to maximum, if that makes any sense. So it works, I can make it work, but it's definitely not what it's supposed to be, if that makes any sense. And then the skirts. So the 3XL fits. It's weird. It's not the best. Let me grab one. Grabbed the pink one, it was closest. So I'm trying to zip it up. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay. So they have a satin lining under them, right? Or not, this isn't even satin. It has a lining, okay? And so with the 3XL one, which is the blue one, it was classified in the plus size section and is made for plus size. And I could tell because this part right here before the pleats start, the like waist part is like longer. It's like this long. It's almost double the length of this one. Because I guess because plus size people are supposed to be taller. I don't know. I don't understand it. And the problem I had was because it was so tall, it sat like under my breast. Like the hem of the skirt, like this part, the top part of the skirt was literally under my breast. And it was still an appropriate length. That's how long it is. And I could not pull it down anymore, because if I did, like, I would pull the lining down, right, to try and pull the skirt down, and then the lining would make it go like, I don't even know how to explain it. It would make it do like this weird like rippling thing. So like it was skirt. The lining would be pulled down. Well, if I can even explain this in any way that would make sense. The lining would get pulled down, and then it would just be like sitting like that, and then it would just be like folding over the top. It's so weird. So it fit. It should not be that snug on me, especially since it's like sitting at your waist. It's not even around your hips. Like this part right here, before it hits the pleats, it's 100% on your waist, and then the part that goes around your hips is the pleated part. It's not even snug around your hips because it's flaring out from the pleats. And so that's not a 3X. That's like a 2X, if not smaller. And then this one, which wasn't in their plus size section, but is a 2XL, I can't even get this over my thighs. I cannot even pull this unbuttoned and unzipped up over my thighs and over my butt. And it's a 2XL. This is the size I'm supposed to wear. This is not a 2XL. This, I can't even, this doesn't even touch. Okay, so like, I've got comfy pants on, don't yell at me. So, this is the side of my waist, right? It is this far off from the other side of my waist. This far. This is like, what, 3 inches? It's 3 inches off from the other side of my waist. That means it's 6 inches too small to be a double XL. Because it's 3 inches on this side, and you have to think about the 3 inches on the back to make it go all the way around. This is not a 2XL. It's like an L. This is like a large. That is not a 3XL. It's like a 2XL, almost like an XL. Honestly, I'm just over it. So I keep wanting to give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to their plus size-ness. Like, I still shop from them, as you know, because I buy like Lazy Oaf items from Dolls Kill, or I buy from like their normal clothing line if I know it'll fit. I have to read like fabric types and everything like that. But like, don't be like, we're trying to be better, we're trying to expand our plus size, when your plus sizes aren't accurate to what there should be, right? When a 3XL isn't an actual 3XL, it's a 2XL or a 1XL. That's not how it works. And it's just really disappointing when they come out with lines like this. Like, for me, this is the ideal line, right? And I get excited when they supposedly have them in my size, and then you order them and you get them and they're not in your size and they don't fit, and it's just really disappointing. And like, this is a disappointing one for me, but then they also, like, you know, they have other lines for other people who maybe are into like grunge or something like that, or like goths, you know, any other fashion field, style, where like you're a plus size person, you're excited, this website claims to have things in an alternative fashion in your size. You order it, it comes, and it's 2 sizes smaller than what it should be. It's just really disappointing. Like, it's hard enough being plus size in alternative fashion than being plus size in alternative fashion and having companies lie to you about their sizes just to get your hopes up. Can you tell I'm really upset? I'm hiding it so well. I just can't anymore with them and their plus size, because it's not at all. So it's been like a year since I did that last Dolls Kill plus size review, and a whole year later, same results. Do not recommend shopping from Dolls Kill's plus size. Just keep in mind. My phone died. I had to go get my phone charger. I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend their plus size lines because their sizing is all over the place. It makes no sense at all. Fabric is one thing. I understand that certain fabrics don't stretch, and so the measurements are like strict measurements. But this is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So I'm just really disappointed, because I was so excited that I could find skirts like this. And like, I'm obviously gonna sell the pink one because that's not ever gonna fit me in my lifetime ever. I don't ever plan on losing that much weight that I fit into that. I'm gonna keep the blue one. I don't know how I'm gonna wear it. I'm definitely not gonna be able to wear it with things tucked into it, I don't think. It might look good with some of the crop tops that I got, that I did in my last Lazy Oaf haul, that were like barely covered my chest. I could probably wear it with some of those because it is so extremely high-waisted, but I just am just sad and just over it. But that's a sad note to leave it on, because now it's just sad and I don't want it to be sad. The Bear Pinafore was really cute, and I think once I bleach it, like, it's gonna be adorable. It's a little long. Like, if it's sat, it is because it's bigger than my actual size, I already know, but it like hangs right, and I feel like if it sat snugly up actually by my waist, that was a good length for it, but because it hangs like towards my hips, it's long, and so I'm either gonna get it taken in or just shortened. But it is really cute, and the other things had potential, it's just not executed well. And I don't know what else to say. I just feel bad because, like, I know I'm not the only one out there who has these struggles in alternative fashion when it comes to plus size, and I just feel bad for anyone else who was disappointed. I'll get over it, but I feel bad for everyone else. Yeah. So, all the disappointment aside and like the sadness, we're gonna be happy, we're gonna end on a good note. Let me know, let's like have a mini discussion. I wanna know how you guys feel about the sizing and like inaccuracies in sizing, especially in like the States, because it's really bad here. Because I'm really curious, like it really affects me as like someone who's plus sized, of course, and so I'm just curious how other people feel, whether you're plus size or not. It's just really too much. Also, let me know about my hair, because I really need feedback. I can't decide if I should keep it, like, because today I really like the pink and blue. Like, the pink needs to have a little more pink added to it because it's fading a little bit, but I think it's really cute. Yesterday I didn't like it, who knows how I'll feel tomorrow, and so let me know what you think. If you think I should keep it, if you think it's cute, or if you think I should just move on to the next thing, just let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!